This video is picking up from where we left off in the last video, looking at patterns of international trade, and we're going to begin now by looking at some of the global patterns of interregional trade shown by this map, which represented patterns of interregional trade in 2011. So as we can see, as I mentioned in the last video, patterns of trade are changing all the time, and this has been due to globalization and the greater integration of different economies. But as we can see overall, trade is still dominated by a few large economic blocs, which are regions like North America, Europe and Asia, mostly facilitated by China and Japan, and places like Korea and Taiwan as well. And overall, the USA and Germany and Japan alone account for 25% of global trade overall, while the other G7 countries, which include countries like the UK, Canada, Italy and France, which are essentially the other main strongest economies in the world, they together account for nearly 50% of global trade combined with that. So as we can see, it's more the more economically developed countries in the world which are still dominating trade globally. And however, the important thing to learn about this now is that the dominance of these countries, so USA, Germany, Japan, and the other G7 countries, are now being challenged by the emerging economies, which account for a growing share, and this is growing year by year. And now China accounts for the largest growth. So let's point out China here. And these changes are being reflected in the balance of transoceanic trade, and now trans-Pacific trade is actually growing faster than transatlantic trade occurring over here, and here we have trans-Pacific trade going on. So the emerging countries within Asia are getting stronger. Their trade alliances with other countries are growing as well. So these countries will and their economies will grow even more in the years to come and will challenge the dominance of the traditional, more developed countries such as those in North America and Europe and so on.
Hi guys! To continue watching this video and unlock hundreds of other super concise and exam board specific A-level geography videos, just click the button. Join me today and together let's make A-level geography a walk in the park.